Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is Marie Holiday, and it is September the 16th, 2020. And I'm going to talk about more money-saving tips on this video. You all, the audience, is aware that the concept of everything I talk about ties into holistic financial freedom. But before we get started, I just want to thank my subscribers and thank my viewers for supporting my channel, subscribing to my channel, spread the word, share this channel with anyone who you think might be able to benefit from it. It's just overall phenomenal, valuable information. So with that being said, let's get down to business. The focus of this video is going to be more money-saving tips. All of these money-saving tips I'm talking about, I use. It has helped me meet my financial goals. But specifically during this COVID-19 time, we really need to be wise with our money. So some of the things that I've done to help me save money on an ongoing basis is, for example, in 2019, as the audience is aware, I work for the state of North Carolina. In 2019, the state employees got a 2.5% raise. And does the audience think I did with that additional money? I immediately, 2.5% might not sound like a lot, but since I didn't have that money anyway, when I got that 2.5% in 2019, I immediately increased my retirement account. Immediately. I didn't even, I just considered that not even a raise and immediately bumped up my retirement. In 2020, we also got another 2.5% raise. So what I immediately did with that money is I immediately increased my retirement. I put some of that money into my emergency savings fund. Again, I did not touch the money. In addition, because of the COVID-19 and with my job, they are giving us a 10% hazard pay for all of the people that work at my job, at the facility I work at. So with that 10% hazard pay that I'm getting, we've been getting that since April. I just treated that money like it doesn't exist. I immediately pumped extra into my retirement. I used some of that 10% to accelerate my mortgage, and I used some of that 10% to put in my emergency savings account. So now I'm painting a picture. In addition, when we got that $1,200 stimulus check from the federal government, when we got that $1,200 stimulus check, I immediately put that entire $1,200 into my emergency savings account. So I say that to say that I have been able to save a tremendous amount of money for the past several months. With the 2.5% 2019, the 2.5% this year, with the 10% hazard pay I'm getting every day I go to work, in addition to the $1,200 stimulus check. But with that other money, I have now been able to bring home an additional $800 a month that would not have been there. And what do you think I did with that entire $800? I put some into retirement, some into emergency savings account, and use some of that money to accelerate my mortgage. I treat that $800 like it doesn't even exist. So that's one of the benefits, unfortunately, of us being in this COVID-19 pandemic, is depending on your job, if you're getting hazardous pay, be wise with that money. Be wise with that hazardous pay money that you're getting because of COVID-19. Because of COVID-19, because we have to always be aware that we're maintaining social distances, wearing a mask, sanitizing. So because of all of those restrictions, I have saved a truckload of money on stuff that I would have been spending on going out for social gatherings, say for example movies out to eat and all that. Because of these restrictions, I have turned my home into a paradise. Every Friday evening, I put me in a real good movie and pop me some popcorn, and I really feel like I'm at the theater. I have my hobbies at home. I read my books. I listen to my music. I'll go on my walking trail 4 days a week. So I'm doing so many things at home and still enjoying myself without spending money if I would have been going out and about in social gatherings and spending money on a weekly basis. So all in all, I'm bringing in an additional $800 a month, and I am investing that money to accelerate my mortgage or accelerate my savings account. So these are all some phenomenal money saving tips that I have been doing for the past several months, and anybody can do. Anybody can do. If you're coming into extra money, treat that money like it don't exist and increase your savings. Be wise with that money. So as the audience is aware, for this year already, I've already saved a total of $17,600. So with all of these money tips that I'm using, with all of this additional money I'm able to get, I'm being wise with that money to get me to where I need to be financially. So with that being said, I hope the audience got something out of this, more money saving tips. And with that being said, I will see you all again next time, same back channel. Have a great evening.